Today is Tuesday. I was meant to vlog on Saturday because I was going up to Bray for a posing lesson, but it got cancelled because of the snow. Couldn't drive up to Bray in the snow, so I'm gonna vlog today, full day in the life, eating everything else. So starting off here in bed, this is where I'm at my most comfortable and uncomfortable. I am all my family are champion sleepers. So getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning is something I've always struggled with, and it fucking, I won't say it never gets easier, but it barely gets easier. And so I'm at my most comfortable in bed, and most uncomfortable first thing in the morning getting out of it. I have this beside my bed always, so I can just knock it back first thing in the morning. Who remembers the old school maxi muscle shakers? I have this, I'd say 12 years now. You're OG if you remember these. So, check my weight. Send it on to my coach. Here I am sending my coach my body weight. So I send him my Fitbit steps every night and my body weight first thing every morning.
React to them. We don't have to buy into them. We don't have to.
Things like this is why I count my blessings every single day. Remind myself how lucky I am to be doing this, even though it's hard. So that's my steak, and there's my supplements. My supplements are fish oil, 3 of them, zinc, D3, and multivitamin. Alright, so morning client clients done. Oh my god, I need a shave and a haircut. I look like the Revenant, Leonardo DiCaprio job. But morning clients done, really happy with the sessions, so happy with the way the business has been run since Christmas. It's just been so busy. Busy doesn't mean productive, but we have been getting some great clients, some great results, people working really hard. So I really love coming to work every day, doing the dream job. I mention that very often. So I get about 3,000–4,000 steps a day done at work. In the morning, in the first 2 hours of the day at work from 6 to 9. So what I'm going to do now is get up to about 7–8,000 steps in the next 20 minutes, half an hour. So go home for a quick walk, and then where I get my favorite part of the day, I get my coffee. So that's what I'm going to do now, and then meal 2 and training. Just finished my walk there, or nearly finished it on the way inside. If there's one thing about prep that surprised me the most, it's how much I enjoy going for a walk and listening to a podcast. It's such a feeling, it feels so good. If you compare it to like sitting down the couch flicking through Instagram or whatever, like if I do that for half an hour, I feel shit afterwards. I think we all do, but going for a walk, listening to a podcast is one of the best things I've done on this prep. I really enjoy it. Today I'm listening to a podcast from Sharon Salzberg. Never heard of her before either, don't worry. World famous meditation expert, and one of the main points she's making is that when we're meditating, we get really frustrated. I know I do, when I'm like thinking of absolute shit when I should be having clear thoughts or trying to have clear thoughts. She says that's the whole point of it, is that you can spot yourself thinking nonsense and try and get back. So the bit that frustrates you is actually the bit that's the most valuable. So that's a life lesson, not just a meditation lesson. But back from my walk, about 5,000 steps done, and it's been a great morning so far. So if you haven't noticed, I look fairly jaded, as you can see. I think I look fucking fairly fucked, fairly tired. So what I do when I'm not feeling good myself, or when I'm feeling a bit cranky myself, is I always try and do something for someone else. Because suffering or feeling a bit cranky or whatever usually comes from focusing on yourself too much. So I feel bad, or I feel this, or I'm too busy. So got myself 2 coffees, which always helps. I'm not unhappy, I just feel a bit tired or whatever, and I ordered a chocolate biscuit cake for my family for Thursday, because our family gets together every Thursday. So if you're not feeling great today, I would recommend that. I do it a lot with my girlfriend, with my friends, with footballers. So I might text someone, a client as well, obviously. Text someone, tell them give them a compliment, tell them they're doing well in XYZ. Focus on giving someone else something, and it always makes you feel better then when you're not going through a good thing, rather than, okay, I'm not feeling better, keep focusing on yourself even more, being more and more selfish. It's not a good way to be. We've all been there. I've been there, the world's worst at it for a long time, but not anymore, thank God. Home for meal 2 is what I got. So mainly greens, green veggies, the limes for the morning drink, spinach, broccoli and asparagus are the main 3 veggies that I eat. The peanut butter here, absolutely delicious, and the rice is for refeed days because it's not actually on my plan.
It's only for refeeds, but I have a feeling one of them is coming tomorrow, but not today unfortunately. And then meat, so I got 3 T-bone steaks and 1400 grams of chicken for the next 3 days. Besa as well. So as you can see here, if you want to screenshot this, €19 for what I got in Aldi. So cheap. You know, the peanut butter, the green veggies obviously very cheap, but peanut butter, the rice, everything else, Besa, so cheap. So no excuses really when it comes to price, especially in Aldi. And an hour later, this is what it looks like. So just an hour. All these are really tasty. Obviously I've no brown rice or white rice here, which is tough, but at the end of the day it's still very tasty meals, just low carb, or zero carb as it is now, bar the refeed days. So that's 9 meals done for the next 3 days. This is not all my meals because I cook breakfast fresh every morning, but it's a lot of it. As you see already, I cook breakfast every morning. I'm just gonna tuck into this one right over here and then head to the gym. New package just arrived. Kevin Walsh, 100% personal training. Let's open up and see what's inside. Okay, so it's Phil Learney's book. Phil Learney, the love of my life. Nutritional programming, and one I meant to get this ages ago, but never got around to it. I was doing the ACA, and it was on sale last week, so that's why I got it. And I also got this pretty cool ACA hoodie. ACA stands for Advanced Focus Coaching Academy. So it's pretty nice. And the reason I got this hoodie was to remind myself to do the ACA, because I slack on it a fair bit. So if I have a hoodie, I'm going to be more likely to do it. That's the way my head works anyway. And the hoodie, nice, I like it. Nice and simple. Half an hour cardio straight after the workout. Tough straight away after you train. Not used to this.
That's why we have to destroy the present political economic system.
Whoa. Meal 3 after the gym. This one is an absolute killer, having no carbs in it. But here it is, just chicken, my curry flavored chicken and broccoli. Chicken and broccoli. Doesn't get much more broad than that, but really tasty. Just as I said, a big killer, having no carbs post workout. Alright guys, so just back from the gym, and the first thing I'm gonna do is show you a little bit of what I was doing, a little bit of showing off. So first is the pistol squat, one-legged squat, as you can see here. Fairly easy, getting right down and pausing at the bottom. Then I have some right away afterwards. I did a couple of Smith-Julian style pistol squats. I love Smith-Julian. If you look at his page, natural bodybuilder from America. So as you can see, my knees are going way forward past my toes, and I'm getting right down low till my knees are below the box, below the edge of the box, so my knees are actually below my toes. Then after that, I did just a normal squat with a barbell. I haven't been doing these in nearly a year now, even though I used to love squatting. Part of the reason my quads are still my best body part. And the last thing then was, or sorry, second last thing was overhead squats. So easily getting down into the position, full mobility, every joint, you know, ankles, knees, hips, shoulders, wrists, elbows, all really flexible up to the top. And finally, the last one, just a box jump, just a simple box jump. So it's fairly high. You know, anyone who comes to the gym will know the height of that box. It's at least up past your waist, and I get up there pretty easy. Have, I'd say, another foot or half a foot left in the tank. So why am I doing this? Am I doing this to show off? No, I'm doing it to just prove to you that so much of what functional trainers say is actually pure lies. Okay, bodybuilding, I've been training only to build the body, only to build as much muscle as possible for the last you know, last almost a year now. The sole reason of all my training is to build as much muscle as possible. I have not lost any flexibility. I haven't, Joe, if anything, I've gained some flexibility. One-legged strength is still awesome. Am I saying, just to clear it up, am I saying that all footballers, rugby players, soccer players should train like bodybuilders? No, definitely not saying that. But what I am saying is that functional training will make you more flexible, or it'll make you, you know, more balanced or whatever than bodybuilding training. That is complete nonsense. Most functional training is completely fucking useless. And you should be using machines, and you should be doing plenty of reps for certain exercises, and you should be building up strength in the main foundational lifts, and doing that will help you in your sport far more than any functional training, inverted commas. Okay, so into my workout. What I did here was so I've showed you a lot of this workout before. What I did here was started off with bench press. I absolutely love this exercise. Never did it before, never did any type of benching that had a dead stop on it. So I'm really enjoying it because I feel it so much in my chest. So pressing up from the pins, nice and low reps today. And I think I was using around 87, 85 kg for 8 reps around. Then the second exercise is just standard pec flies. So nice big stretch at the bottom. I really try and get really low in these, and that's because I saw no great reason only than I saw Arnold Schwarzenegger doing them back in the day, and he seems to just get really big stretch rather than real big weight, which I'm always a fan of, is feeling the muscle, getting the stretch, working the muscle hard rather than just pushing weight for the sake of pushing weight. So also I'd like to talk to you today about some different things that I have going on. So at the minute I really hate the word busy, and I don't like when people use the word busy, and I don't like saying it myself, even though I think in modern society busy, it seems to be like a badge of honor. You know, how are you? You must be awful busy. You must be so busy. I'm too busy to do this. I can't do that because I'm so busy. It's sickening to hear, okay, and no one likes hearing it, and I can tell you now, no one gives a fuck if you're busy or not, okay? So if I tell people I'm so busy, I have so much to do, I have so much to do, I have this, I have that, they don't give a fuck, okay? So I don't want to tell them. I don't like hearing it from my clients, okay, because what are you busy doing? You know, is anything getting done? So are you being productive, or are you running around like a fucking blue arse fly doing nothing all day long? Which is what most people end up doing. They're not being productive, they're not getting stuff done, and that's where I was for so long. I find, so at the minute I have so many things going on. I have to make YouTube videos, I have to train my clients, I have to train a football team. Everyone says that's a full-time job, you must be so busy doing that. I have to run the social media for my business with the boys. I've decided, and along with the two lads, that I'm going to push on my gym now. Now I know it's one of the best gyms for equipment in Ireland. What I'm going to push on now in the next 24 months or 2 years, I'm pushing a really expansive plan to make it one of the best personal training gyms in the world, on planet Earth, up there with anything else out there in terms of equipment, results, and the qualifications and standards from the 3 trainers. That's taken up a lot of work, taken up a lot of time. I cook every 3 days, and I cook really healthy, nutritious meals. I go shopping for those foods and specially select them. I have to order supplements, I have to order various things online all the time, and along with that I have 2 hours a day of lifting weights, and I have 2 hours a day, or an hour and a half most days, of cardio. And then added to that list I have my education, which I take very, very seriously. So I'm doing the ACA with Phil Learney, and I read it. I try to get a book every month read, because it's so important as a personal trainer to be upskilling and constantly increasing your knowledge all the time. So that's another thing added to the list, along with I'm getting lessons currently in how to do social media properly, how to edit photos, all that type of stuff. So that's another few hours every week. Everything is peaking at once. So I've way more business work to do. I've way more GA football work to do as manager of the team, and I've way more work personally getting in shape for this show, which, as so many people will tell you online, I know most people here aren't competitors, but so many competitors will say online that it just takes up so much time and effort and mental function. I have the right to complain about being busy more than anyone at the minute, you know, but no one wants to hear it. No one wants to hear it. So what I have is this rule that I'm never allowed to say I'm busy without giving a reason why it's a good thing. So that sounds fairly complicated, but it's actually very simple. So when someone says to me, "You're very busy, you must be very busy," so with the football team, I always give back the answer, yes. So I can't say no, I'm not busy, because it does take time, but I say, yes, I'm busy, but I love what I'm doing, I'm enjoying it, and to name one good thing about it, the lads are improving, the lads are very dedicated, something like that. So I turn this busy complaint into something positive. They say, "You must be so busy with the gym." I'm working 10-15 hours on Saturdays and Sundays, where I never used to before, just since January, because we are so busy, or so many new clients to take on. Anyone says that the gym is so busy, you must be so busy, I always say, it is, but I love what I'm doing, and the clients are doing really well, which they are. I can positively say that my clients are doing better now, you know, per number. I have clients, the ones that are really improving, the percentage is higher than it's ever been since I'm opened, which makes it a magical place to work in. More working hours, but a magical place to work in. Anytime someone says I'm busy with work, yeah, I'm busy, but I love it. Anytime says the YouTube channel, "You must be so busy with that." Yeah, I'm busy, but I love doing YouTube, or I've started to really enjoy it. "You must be so busy with your contest prep." Yeah, I am, but I'm really enjoying getting in shape, even though it's one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. So I would urge you, what the fuck are you complaining about? You've chosen your job, you've chosen your relationships, you've chosen going to the gym, you've chosen going on a diet, you've chosen to play your sport, whether it's rugby or soccer, whatever it might be. You've chosen, I don't know, your singing lessons, your guitar lessons. Do not complain about them, because you're going to suck all the energy out of them, you're going to suck all the enjoyment out of them, and sooner or later, you know, everyone wants that, you know, everyone wants that agreement with them, where they're wearing this badge of honor as, "Oh, you're so busy." Yeah, I'm awful busy, and you are too. Yeah, it's better than the opposite. It's better than not being busy, better than not having nothing to do. So don't get sucked into it. It's going to drain the life out of you. I think it's very disrespectful when someone tries to be with you, or tries to spend some time with you, you know, whether that's a professional level, as in spending some time with you because of your business, or because of your work, or personally, and you keep saying to them, "I'm so busy, I'm so tired, I'm so busy, I'm so tired." It's very disrespectful, it's It's not a good thing to do. So stop complaining, stop whinging. Remember, you have complete control over the situations you're in, and you can change them at any time. I hope that makes sense. I know it's going to offend some of you who wear busyness as a badge of honour, but what the fuck are you actually getting done? I love when people look at me, which loads do, and they say, that fella does nothing. I wonder what the fuck he's at all day. I love when people do that, because I know for a fact then, if people are saying that, then I'm not giving the impression of being stressed, of being anxious, of running around scratching my head. I can't talk to you, I can't do this, I have to go here. I hate that image. I don't want to portray that image. So I would rather have people say, that fella does nothing all day, than have, oh, that fella's so busy, so busy, so busy. I think I got this from my parents, because they're two of the most productive people I know, and they always, anytime you ask them to do something, they never say they're too busy. They always help me with it, and despite that, they get so much done, always, despite never having this stressed, anxious, running around chasing your tail look about them. So I'm lucky enough to have parents like that. But for you, hope it helps going forward. If anyone ever says to you, you must be so busy, don't give them back the answer they want of, yeah, I'm so busy. Give them back, yeah, I'm busy, but I love what I'm doing, and it's my choice and I enjoy it. You'll add so much more enjoyment to your life, fulfillment, and suddenly things that you've chosen to do won't feel so draining. Hope that didn't go on too long, and I'm about to go for a nap, because I always go for a nap. Well, not always, it's a bit harder with the 3.5 hours cardio, but I always go for half an hour nap before work, because my brain needs to be sharp and I need to be focused for personal training people in the evening. If I go in drained and tired and busy or anxious looking, I don't train people as well as they deserve to be trained for the money they're paying me. So that's why I always have a nap and a cold shower right before work, and a meal obviously. I wonder how many people that offended, and if you are offended by it, write back. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear why you love being so busy, and what exactly world changing stuff that's keeping you this busy is getting done. Good, push hips back. Four, 3, and my last meal of the day, meal 5, the humble chicken and broccoli. I'm absolutely starving.
And I screenshot the steps, so 15,650, and I send them on to my coach then from that. Put the phone on airplane mode. I fill out my 5-minute journal, so this helps keep me positive and puts me in a good mood before I go to sleep. So I'll explain to you now. So basically, it's just a day where it gives you challenges, gives you inspirational quotes, makes you write down 3 things you're grateful for in the morning,
what would you do that would make today great, and then daily affirmations. So I am whatever to do with your goals. Then in the evening you write down 3 amazing things that happened today, and how could I have made today even better. So it's very good for your head. I find it very good for my head to stop thinking of problems and problem solving. And then I finish the day reading, so I always fall asleep reading. Today's book is Malcolm Gladwell. All Malcolm Gladwell books are awesome. But today is a tipping point, and I'm 240 pages through. Really enjoyed this one, from business and life. So that is another day. I hope you enjoyed that vlog. How would I describe today? I might even describe today as a very busy day. So I got loads done, really interacted on so many levels with so many different people. So it's just, I am loving life at the minute, really enjoying prep, really enjoying everything I've done. Because if you told me a few months ago, or no, not a few months, if you told me a few years ago that I'd be manager of a football team, owner of my own gym, and competing in a bodybuilding show, I would have thought dream come true. So I don't forget to appreciate that. I try not to anyway, most of the time. So I hope you enjoyed that. New vlog coming next week about my second pose lesson. Thanks for watching.